Hello, Pepius. I have your writing project 2, your synopsis of research here. And I wanted to explain some things, explain the rubric and how it is has been graded here because you have some really good sources. You have some really good information. However, what this assignment is a formal report on your research. And in fact, there was an actual template. Let me pull it up. There was an actual template provided. So here's the assignment sheet, and here is what was expected. All of these elements are expected, and I highly encourage everyone to follow this student example, to follow this format. So you're going to open up with that introduction where you're introducing your reader to your topic, yes, and your research question, but you're also explaining what this paper is, that you have gathered these stakeholders or these experts together, and you are providing your reader with a synopsis of what each of these sources provide, what type of source they are. And anytime, really for any kind of project, whether it's for school, whether it's college or business or professional, if somebody asks for a certain report and they give you a template, then it is really highly encouraged to follow that template. And so this is what was expected, to open with the title and the author, have an explicit author's ethos statement. That means who is the author, why are they credible, why were they invited here? Where was it originally published? What journal was it published in? A summary of the argument, what it's about, why it is relevant to your research question, and the citation. So every page should be dedicated to a different source, a different article that you've gathered. So here is Hitchings on this page, start a new one on the next page by Turin. Here is the same information, okay? The same information. This formatting is important because the reader can look at this and they know exactly what is what. It's all labeled, it's highlighted, it's in the same formatting, it's really easy to read. So if we go over here to yours, I'm thinking this is the introduction here. It's a bit short. It introduces the topic really well, but it doesn't tell the reader what they're about to read. It says nothing about the synopsis. It doesn't introduce this actual paper to the reader. You need to actually do that. And then in here, it looks like you have some good summary, but the reader wouldn't know what they're reading. So this says stakeholder experts. And then I'm thinking this is summary, even though the authors are not mentioned, no article is mentioned yet, your reader doesn't know who they are, and so they would be completely confused as to what they're reading here. And you do have a relevance of perspective and then the citation at the end, but you need to follow that template and you need to let your readers know what they are reading, or else they're just going to be confused. And if this is a summary of somebody's writing, you need to attribute it to them. If you're summarizing somebody's writing, that person or that group of people need to be mentioned in every single sentence. First they write this, then they write this, then they explain this, then they share this study, right? And the same thing here. This does say this article, but your reader is going to be completely confused until they get down here to the end, and then they're just going to assume that that's coming from that article, okay? So I want to explain this because I want you to know understand the grading on the rubric, because there's certain things on the rubric that require scoring that just is not there. Now you are more than welcome to take this good information and revise and resubmit it for a new grade. Okay, just let me know if you're interested in that. All right, thanks.